How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got another building and pricing cars I can't afford video. And before we get into it, if you're enjoying these videos, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment down below which new or like expensive car you'd like to see me do a building and pricing video on in the future. And also while you're down there, definitely be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. I do videos like this, plus I do car reviews, DIY videos, and a bunch of different things as well. And obviously it does help me out a bunch as a small YouTuber. And also, if you want to support the channel monetarily, I do have a link in the description of this video to my Teespring. So if you want, definitely go check out some of my merchandise as well. Alright guys, so now just hopping right into it. We're on Ferrari's website today. We're gonna obviously be hopping back into a more exotic car. And personally, my favorite Ferrari out of their current lineup that they have, we're actually going to be doing the Ferrari 488 Pista. So I just really like this car. I think it's a great kind of like follow up to the 458. I also really like the 458, but again, it's not in their like current lineup. So I know normally, you know, Ferraris, you would want to kind of keep them in red, but I am just going to kind of go through all the different colors. And this is a very unique color. This dark red, it's almost like a wine red. Even the white looks really insane. And then the metallic colors, they don't really offer them in any colors. They're just like different shades of gray and silver. So honestly, going back to these, if I were to pick one, it's either going to be like the regular Rosa Corsa, like the regular red, or the yellow. And any other time I would pick the yellow. I just feel like the yellow looks really good, especially with the combination of the stripe. But honestly, since it's Ferrari, I'm just gonna go with the regular traditional red. So now you do have multiple choices when picking out the different stripes. You can kind of go for like this triple or tricolor stripe design with like the different color in the middle, or you can go for like a more traditional dual stripe. Honestly, I don't really know. I mean, I want to do one of those like tricolors, but I feel like the blue just doesn't really go that well with it. I'm definitely going to select the carbon engine bay for sure. But going back to these colors, like I really want to do this one, but for some reason I just don't know. I don't really like that navy blue, but I'm just going to choose it anyway because I feel like that is the best option. I just really like how it looks. I just wish they would give you a, option to change the color of that middle stripe. So now the wheels, there's actually a lot of different options with the wheels too. They've got like 4 options. Now for the most part, they're all just pretty much the same style and design. It's just different finishes, I believe, on them. So I really like the black, but I like all of them. I was gonna say I don't really like the gold, but I do feel as though the red and the golds kind of go together pretty well. Yeah, and now at first, like I thought I'd like the black the most, but now I'm kind of stuck between these two. And I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do gold just to see how like the golds goes with the red. I think it's gonna look really good. But if I were to probably get it in real life, I would probably do something more subtle, like, or even just the standard finish. But yeah, I'm just gonna select the gold. Now for the brake calipers, I don't really want to do anything crazy, but just showing you guys the different options. You can get yellow, red, silver, obviously the regular black ones, or even the dark blue ones. Now I believe this color matches the stripe in the middle and the top. And if that's the case, I think I'm actually going to go with the dark blue brake calipers, because at first glance they look like the black ones, but it's kind of like a little minor detail where I'm sure people will have to like double take and look at it twice to actually notice that it does match the top stripe. So I do think that's pretty cool. And the only reason why I'm getting the dark blue brake calipers is because I do have the option selected for the tricolor stripes on the top, and I believe that's the same color as the stripe in the middle. So I did just kind of want to take a look at the car, but honestly, at first I was kind of like doubtful. Like I thought this would be kind of like too much going on, but I think this looks really good actually, because obviously you got the regular Ferrari red, but then you have the pretty unique stripe color combination. And then the gold wheels. I feel like the gold wheels and the red actually work really well together. And then the dark blue calipers do kind of complement those stripes, and I really don't think it's like too like in your face. It is pretty subtle, which is something that I was kind of going for, and that's why I was kind of afraid at first to kind of go with the gold wheels and the blue brake calipers, because I thought it would be like too much. But I mean, just the different colors, they definitely work very well together. So now you can add some carbon fiber exterior parts. I'm assuming it's just like the vents here on the side and the side skirts and the front lip. So I figured I'd select that. Now to go over to the exhaust pipes, I guess the standard exhaust pipes are just like stainless steel finish, and you can get them painted black, or you can even get titanium exhaust pipes. I mean, the regular stainless steel is fine, but either the black or the titanium, I mean, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure like titanium, if it's like actual titanium, I'm pretty sure the tips get blue once you start to use it more. And I'm not entirely sure how that would look on a car like this. I mean, I feel like that's more of like a importer kind of like tuner thing. So just to make it simple and just to have it like kind of blend in, I'm gonna choose the black tips. Now moving on to the interior, that's another thing that I really like about this car is just the seat design. Like, I feel like that's so cool with Alcantara. But I kind of wanted to show you guys all the different options. I'm kind of gonna go for, again, something that's kind of subtle, not too crazy. But I did just want to show you guys all the different options. This is something that is definitely out there for sure. I don't think I'm gonna select that one. But honestly, again, I don't want to be like, I don't want to make it like too crazy. But this dark blue color keeps popping up in these different options, and this is something that I honestly really like. Either that or the charcoal. I feel like I can't really go wrong with the charcoal, but I'm gonna leave it at this darker blue color for now and kind of come back to it if I don't like it. And then the stitching, you can do red stitching, you can do the dark blue stitching, black stitching, or like lime fluorescent green stitching. I'm actually going to go with the red stitching with the dark blue Alcantara, because again, the exterior is red. You kind of have that color combination on the outside, and I will come back to this if I don't like the look of it from the outside looking in. But honestly, I feel like that dark blue is subtle enough where, again, people aren't going to really notice it, but it's one of those things that you kind of have to like look at twice to really notice, and then when you actually notice it, you kind of appreciate the detail in it. So now obviously I am going to go for the carbon fiber interior because why not? So you can get the gauges, or should I say just single gauge, in black, in a aluminum color overlay, in a red overlay, yellow, and white, which is honestly, I really out of all of them, I feel like white is probably my like least favorite. I'm either gonna go for the red or the black. I'm gonna go for the red because the overall dash like is very dark, and you do have that, the red stitching going over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the red gauge. The seats, I don't think I'm gonna want to change these seats. You can do the Daytona Racing carbon seats, but the standard seats are carbon as well. I'm assuming they have like that carbon back, or it's like a fixed carbon back. Now going on to this trim, yeah, I don't want to I didn't know what it was at first, so that's why I changed it, but I don't really want to change it. So I'm gonna go back to that color. I mean, you could, I just want to show you guys the different options that you could do. All of these kind of look ridiculous with the red and the dark blue. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the dark blue for that part as well. So this is actually pretty interesting. You can add racing harnesses from factory, which I honestly feel is pretty cool. Now the blue racing harness definitely pops out way too much for my taste. The red does match that middle stitching, but I don't really like it that much, and then the black doesn't go with the seat. So honestly, I'm just gonna keep the regular standard black seat belts that is on the side there. But I did just want to show you guys that you could actually get this car with racing harnesses from factory, which is pretty cool. So now moving on to the floor mats, you can do carbon floor Oh, okay, so it's carbon floor plates like underneath. So yeah, I guess I'll just do that as well. It's probably gonna be extra money though. Alright, so that's pretty much just gonna be it, guys. On the left side of the screen here, you guys could see all the different options that I chose. Unfortunately, it looks like they don't give you a pricing summary, probably because, again, for like a car like this, I guess Ferrari has a different way of telling you how much you're gonna pay for your car. But overall, I was actually pretty happy with how it came out. At first I thought it was gonna be like too gaudy, but the gold wheels and like the blue little accents here and there in the blue interior, I feel like goes really well with this car. So like always, guys, again, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.